Hello, welcome back to another great, fascinating interview with the wonderful Oxford academic and living Druid, Laurence, or Delaval, where we're at Camlan, which is the scene of King Arthur's famous last battle. That we're exploring a series of videos, so check the playlist and you can see more on this series of talks with Laurence. And one thing I just want to quickly mention was this bizarre, discussion conflict that trying to find where Camlan is. For a long time, the academics didn't think there was a place called Camlan, which is bizarre because it's on the maps. But in fairness, I guess they didn't have Google Earth, which I'm now going to show. I've centered it on London, not to have any bias or anything, okay? I've moved my little face over from its usual spot so you can see what I'm typing in here. So let's go type in Camlan, 6 letters, alright? And let's see what happens. Come on, Google Earth, do your magic. Here we go. Oh, what a surprise. There it is, right in the heart of Wales. Now, that's what I'd zoom out a little bit. And you'll see some of the places you mentioned in the video. This is where we are, where the field of battle is. You've got the River Dovey. It's not exactly hidden, this place. There's the A470, which is the main artery that runs through the centre of Wales. You can see it's a key point, because this is the road here, the A458, that goes off to places like Birmingham and places like that. Just zoom out a bit, and you will see from the mountains and everything why this is like a bit of a bottleneck. It's a key, well, it's like a double bottleneck really, and it's a key gateway between Powys, so central Wales, and Gwynedd as we're going up north, and the different ancient kingdoms. And the only mystery really is why it's a mystery at all. Camlan is exactly where the Welsh historical records say it is. The place names support it. The characters are all from around there. It's so frustrating that it's a mystery. Anyway, enough from me going on about it. Let's see the great man himself. Right, so we're actually approaching the sign.
It's going to rain, though, because that's smoke from the chimney.
I thought you were being there.
It's on the level. It's going to rain, you see.
Oh, okay.
Now, this was written, 1994. Before we knew anything about the battle, the story, so it doesn't really tell much at all.
Okay, hope you can read that for themselves. Here we are.
Yeah, but it's worthless, really, in my opinion.
Out of date, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the stone then.
Right, here's the stone. But before we go to the stone, let's just come over here. Now, that field, behind that fence, those trees, that is called Mise Camlan, Mise of Camlan. Showed you on the maps. Farmhouse just over there is Mise of Camlan. Battlefield of Camlan.
Right, yes.
And you think there'll be lots of Camlans in Britain and Wales in particular. Well, there are not.
Yes.
But
well, according to the academics, there's none at all. But there we go.
Well, there's a bend. Now, one feature of the Camlan was it was overlooking a bend in the river. Now, I didn't put this in my book. I never thought it was important enough. But you go to places like Kirby Lonsdale in Cumbria, and they try to claim Camlan for Cumbria at Kirby Lonsdale because, for no other reason than they've got overlooking a bend in a river. Oh. If you want a bend in the river, well, this do you?
Yes, it's pretty.
There's the bend overlooking the river there.
Oh, which river is that?
That's the Dovey, Avon Dovey.
Oh, that's the sacred river, right.
Yes, this is the sacred river. That hillside over there,
right,
is Bryn Cleifion. Cleifion, like akin to the modern English word cleave, because you cut in two, and it means wounded. And that was the hillside of the wounded. That's where the wounded were laid during and after the battle. That's where Tegfed was, nursing them. And that is Dol Cleifion across the river there, which is the meadow of the wounded, across the river from the battlefield of Mise Camlan.
Wow.
By the bend in the river. Another place that claims Camlan, of course, is Camelford down in Cornwall. because they've got a bend in the River Camel, because it's a bendy
got the word
river.
Cam,
That's
haven't they?
all.
I got the word Cam.
Well, there was a battle there. Was it an 837, something like
Yeah,
that?
against the
Saxons against
Saxons,
Cornish. A
wasn't it?
long
Yes.
time after Arthur. And the most illogical spot, well, here is a real strategic spot, because this is where the main road coming from the mid-England today, like the Birmingham tourists going to Barmouth on holiday, as they come along that road, which crosses the Avon Dyfi here and crosses the now county boundary, in the old days the boundary between the kingdoms of Gwynedd and Powys. This was a major, and they say there's the old road which is parallel to the modern A road, and they call it a Roman road.
Of
It
course.
was not Roman. It was much older than the Romans.
I'm glad you said that, yes.
I mean, we don't know how old, but Maltius restored the roads in 400 odd BC, older than that, and it was leading to the gold mines and the copper and other mines that were attracting people in those days. So this was on the
one of the great metal workers,
it's
wasn't
the
it?
boundary,
Yeah.
where a road crossed the boundary, and a strategic spot. It was the obvious place for a battle.
Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. There's more good stuff coming from Laurence soon. And if you're new to the channel or you're trying to find information, I recommend going to the playlists. You'll see loads and loads and loads, literally hundreds of videos grouped together by content. Whether you're into ancient languages, or like you see on the picture here, exploring the sites, looking for some good walks to go on, that'll be in visits to the sites. There's the Mytho-Roman Empire, Anglo-Saxon stuff, all sorts. You'd be amazed. The whole of the history we're taught seems to be full of holes that we like to stick our fingers into and have a good mooch around, visit the sites and provide these videos. It's just great. Make a load of friends. Join in. There's a live show every Sunday, 8 o'clock. We can chat with people about things you've seen. We go through the news of the time. It's all good, light-hearted, family fun with music and stuff, even though we cover some issues. If you want to support us, that'd be great. This costs money putting us together, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Until the next time, Heddwch.